What's going on, YouTube? This is Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at the last of the LEGO Lone Ranger sets, and this time it's 79110 Silvermine Shootout. This has 644 pieces, and I believe it retails for $69.99, depending on where you get it. But yeah, it comes with 5 minifigs. And it definitely looks to be the most substantial building type set out of the line. But I'll have to, see what's up when I actually get it in, out of the box and put together. Either way, it looks pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. And once again, it just evokes, Red Dead Redemption to me. But as you can see, it's got, a little minecart going on here, a bunch of explosions happening, some dynamite, a little chunk of rock flying out there, some rocks falling there, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's check out the back, where it shows us more of the same kind of thing. You got a little catapult, little trap doors, some, more rocks flying everywhere. And yeah, a waterfall walkthrough and exploding walls, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing open and put together, and we'll take a look at it once it's done. See you in a minute. Alright guys, here we have the Silvermine Shootout, all put together and beautiful. I have to say, first off, I was really surprised with this set. I was not expecting it to be as enjoyable as it is. Not only was the build just fantastic, it was a beautiful, satisfying build, but also it looks really cool in person, like really, really cool. I'm very happy with how this turned out. So without further ado, let's take a look at the minifigs that you get in this set. And to start us off, we're going to, of course, go with our old standby, the Lone Ranger himself. And we get a little something different this time. He's actually got a different face and body print, which is rather exciting. So here he is, the Lone Ranger. You can see he's got that kind of... I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Toy Story Lego sets, and how they had one set, I believe it was Lotso's dump truck or something like that, or garbage truck, where they all had like kind of dirty looking prints on them, and this guy gets the same deal. So you can see he's got kind of a scratch in his mask there. He's got a grimace on his face and some dirty clothes, some more dirt spots on his back, but that is the Lone Ranger. Very nice to get a different version of the figure here. Next up, we have Tonto, who also, I guess, is kind of dirty looking. It's a little harder to tell on this guy. You can see on his legs that there's definitely some dust on his feet and everything. We'll pull his little bird off here. There's no weathering or anything on his hair. That's still the same hair piece. He's got the hatchet as well. It's got a solid plastic handle and then a soft rubber blade on that. And now you can see a little bit better. He's got some dirt scuff marks on his chest, and you can see his face has a bit of dirt on it as well. He also has the double-sided face with a little more dirt on there, and some more spots on his back. And that is our dear friend Tonto. We're just going to reassemble him and move right along to another character that we're familiar with, Butch Cavendish. Now, I'm assuming this is the main villain for the movie. I really don't know for sure, but it certainly would appear that way. He does not get any kind of different print for this set. He's still the same, as far as I can tell, same minifig that you get in the train set. He does, however, have the double-sided face. So you can take off his hat plus hair, it's all one piece. And you can see he's got kind of a clean-shaven, scarred-up face there. You turn him right around, and he's got a scowling, bearded, scarred-up face on the back. So that is Butch Cavendish. And yeah, you get him as well. Moving right along, you get Chief Big Bear. He's got kind of a silly name, Big Bear. I can't help but think of Arrested Development every time I hear that. But so here he is, Chief Big Bear. I absolutely love this minifig. I think it's fantastic. Let's take a look at his printing. You can see his face printing there. He's got the hair going on. We'll just pull that right off. His hair is soft rubber. And we'll pop his head off so you can see the chest and back printing. So you can see his chest, his torso, and his back both printed. And he also has the double-sided face. So he does have the scared Big Bear face on the one side and the thoughtful Big Bear face on the other. I prefer thoughtful Big Bear. You can't keep down old Big Bear. You can't do it. And there he is, Big Bear. One last look. Very, very nice. And last but certainly not least, we have our random bad guy. And this guy has the simple name of Kyle. Kyle. That's this guy. Kyle. Hi, Kyle. So, yeah, Kyle has some dirty clothes going on. And I have to say something about this guy right here. His head feels weird. It's got a slightly different tone of plastic than the others with the same kind of skin tone. It's almost got like a lighter, thinner, more like slightly more transparent feel to it. Like this might be cheaper plastic. So I don't know. Just keep an eye out for that. It may have just been a fluke or, you know, a bad batch in there. But where's Kyle? Yeah, there we go. There he is. He's got his little dusty duster and his dusty pants. And on the back, you can see that as well. We're going to put his little bandana back on. And there you have Kyle. Very nice. On to the set itself. Alright guys, so onto the set. You can see it's actually quite big. I was very surprised to actually, you know, when I started putting this together, you know, starting the base plates and everything like that, just how like wide it was becoming. And that's a very good thing. So first of all, you'll see this minecart track that's coming down through the center of it here, and in the back there's a little button you can press, and that'll send the minecart rushing out. It's a very simple little build, but very nice. It's like a giant chest, and that's just filled with some odds and ends. It's got the silver ingots, as well as just the extra silver stud pieces that were left over in the set. I just tossed those in there, and that's pretty cool. Also, you can see up here we have a little stick of dynamite hiding out under this this chunk of rock, and what you can do is on the side there's a little plunger. You just press that, and bam! It blows a secret hole in the side of the mountain here, and that is pretty cool. What else? We've also got over here a little catapult that can fire dynamite. It's placed a little oddly that it can also kind of knock into this little light that's hanging here, but yeah, it works well enough. And that's pretty awesome. You've got a ladder over on the side here. Anything else? So we'll just show you real quick. Come on, Cal, you'll be our tour guide here. We can have him run in through the waterfall. Make a quick escape out there, or sneak in through the waterfall as well. Very nice. And if we turn this around real quick. There we go. You can see inside, behind the waterfall, there's just a bunch of silver strewn about, as well as up at this part. There's some very nice water effects using clear plates and tiles and cheese wedges, and it's a very nice effect. I think it looks really good, personally. So we spin it around some more to the back here. You can see we get this little slide, and we can take our minecart and place it back on the tracks here. And we can take some, we'll say, you know, an iron ingot, or silver ingot, or whatever it may be, and just slide it down the chute, and it plops right in there. And I think Kyle here will show us that we can do it with people too. So if we take our minifig and we stick him up here, you can go, whee, and kind of his hat gets caught, but he goes on there, and then we hit the plunger and send him out. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Very nice. Very nice play value going on here. Now on the upper level, it's pretty simple. It's just some empty space, but they added in, you know, some bottles and barrels and some mining equipment, and that's pretty cool. Up at the tippity top, we have this crane carrying like a half barrel sort of situation going on. You can, you know, you can lower that and raise it and whatever, turn it around, and you can see we have this crank here, and this has a couple of functions. So we'll put Kyle up here, and so for starters, we can pull this out and have Kyle drop down. We can put it back up, and you'll see there's a, maybe a little hard to see, but you'll see there's a boulder here on the front, and if we actually turn the crank, it pushes the same trapdoor up, and it's supposed to release the boulder, but it's not doing that all that well. Yeah, not so much with the well, that was the theory anyway. So I don't know if these, I think the side pieces might just be too tight. Who knows? Yeah, not so much. Here's a boulder. You can have Kyle push it off the front. Oh, anyway. So coming back around, you can see up in the top here, we've got a desk with a scale on it. We've got a little stove going on here. Down toward the bottom, well, actually, you can see in there the skull, the longhorn skull that is on the front of this set, which is a new piece and is pretty awesome. Very cool, very nice to have. It is on a flick-fire missile. That's how they attach it to the building. So you can, if you so desire, fire the skull at someone. I don't know why you would, but you could at the very least have somebody like shoot it off or whatever. I think I'm going to take one of the little blue Technic studs and probably just use that instead, because I think that'll make it look a little better. And down here, the very bottom of the set, you can see there's a barrel right here and a wall with some cracks in it, and you can stick the dynamite up against the wall and then just twist the barrel, and boom, it blows the wall out to reveal some more silver ore. And yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, so that's basically the set. As you can see, there are a ton of play features going on here. And for that alone, I mean, that's fantastic. But I mean, just the overall look of the set, I think they did a really good job with the design. It feels like a big, substantial build when you're putting it together. And for that, I certainly do appreciate it. It is one of the more expensive sets, but once you've got it together, even while you're building it, it feels substantial, so you don't feel like you paid a lot for, not that many pieces. It feels more substantial than the train set, I'll say, definitely. It feels like more of a build than that. This took me, I think, just a little over 2 hours to put together. And so I think that's a really good build time. I enjoyed it thoroughly. At every point, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. It's nice how they did that. All the little rock pieces and stuff. Keep it from getting boring." So yeah, very, very cool set. I very highly recommend it. I think it's this and the train and the stagecoach, probably in that order, my favorites out of the whole line. I do very much like it. I very much recommend it. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this review, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to have some more LEGO hopefully coming very soon. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.